are so happy to welcome in Draymond Green to Stage 11. Congrats on the win, Draymond. You know, in Steph Curry's post-game interview there, he said he was happy about the win, but that this team still has a lot of room to improve on. On a night like tonight, what's the most glaring improvement that you all have made at the halfway point? Where do you still need to grow?
I think offensively, we just kind of know where we're getting into. Roles are more defined. You know, our second unit has been tremendous. They've been taking every lead either up or bringing us back. And I think that's been the biggest difference for us. Just the continuity from when we go from lineup to lineup has been huge. I think we've been defending at a high level all year, but our offense is starting to catch up to it.
Dre, what's up, man? It's D-Wade, dog.
What's up, D?
Good to see you, brother. Can you touch a little? We've been talking a lot about this game. We've been talking a lot about you guys' second unit. Obviously, is headed up by Jimmy, but you know Melton coming and really playing as well as he have of late. Pod's having a great game tonight. But can you really talk about this second unit's confidence that is building and growing, and what that does for not only that unit, but what it does for you guys when you guys get those non-Steph Curry moments when he's not in the game? Can you talk about what that do for you guys?
Well, when we go in the first quarter, you know, whether we're up or down, you know that with that unit coming in, they're going to change the pace. They're going to put, they're going to bring force. And it's kind of a different offense when Steph goes out and we're running everything through Jimmy. But, the keys to that lineup has been Mel and Al. Getting those two guys back has really connected that lineup. Mel's been playing great. Al's been playing great since he's been back from the injury. And now it's allowed all those guys to find where their roles are, how to play with each other. And it's been a lot better for us since getting those two guys back.
Draymond, UD here, man. Congratulations on the win, bro.
Appreciate you, UD.
I had a chance to listen to Mike Brown talking. He talked about how impactful it was being on that staff in Golden State and how you guys were able to tell him that when some days he was bringing a little too much, like, tone it down a little bit, but he was open to that and how you guys were able to help him. Whatever you said tonight, you was in the middle of chewing somebody out and stopped and gave him a hug. I just want to know, how was that conversation and embracing him and how you just enjoying his success as well?
Well, I was telling James Williams that you're going to let us bang that much and then you're going to call a foul at the end. He not scoring on me. So you call a foul, that guy's not scoring on me. And then I said, I've been doing this for a very long time. I've been that guy. Ask him. He know. Okay. And then Mike said to me, you're not going to speak? And I said, I'm sorry, Mike B, I'm sorry. So I gave him a hug. I apologize. But that's my guy, man. Able to work with Mike for, I think he was here 4 years. And he was working on our defense. So the constant community, he would come to me every single day like, yo, thinking about doing this, what you think about it? Thinking about doing that. Look, I was watching this. I think we can throw something at them. So it was always constant communication. I learned so much from him. So, I'm happy he was able to take something from here and learn from us. He's continued to grow as a coach. And, I think New York Knicks bringing him in as a coach, I think is going to pay dividends for them.
For sure.
Dre, what's up, man? It's Blake. Congrats on the win, brother.
What up, Blake? Appreciate you, buddy.
This is kind of the time of the season, as of late, where you guys sort of hit your stride, right? And this is also a roster of guys that they haven't been with you guys for a long time, right? Like, obviously, you and Steph, but a lot of new faces. What's your message to them in the locker room as far as staying with the process and trusting it and just going out and getting wins and taking it to the next level and getting to the playoffs like you guys have aspirations?
Well, most importantly, we're always hammering not to be a front-running team. Things have not gone great for us all year, but make sure that we're coming in with the same energy, same effort every day. We just earlier in the season, we just weren't getting the breaks. We have a lead and shots weren't falling or play great defense, shots weren't falling, so the breaks just weren't going our way. But it's important that when they're not and things are going wrong, that we all stay together, that that you don't get that, oh, man, we're snake-bitten mentality. You got to keep pushing, and that's been our message to the guys is just keep pushing through. It's starting to turn for us, and now we're starting to see that. And, to everybody's credit, they've stuck with it, and it's starting to turn the corner for us.
Draymond, I want to ask you about this because I know how much of a mentor you are to young guys on this team. We have had a lot of conversations here about Jonathan Kuminga. And I was listening to the Draymond Green show, and you said if Jonathan Kuminga gets moved, anyone would be lucky to have a guy like him in their locker room. I want to give you a chance to maybe tell us how Kuminga's doing, but also how he's dealing with what is clearly a tense dynamic.
He's dealing with it better than probably I would. I was just telling someone today.
Ain't no problem.
The way he's dealt with this at 23 years old, I tip my hat to him because he stayed engaged. He's in here working out every day. His attitude is the same every day. He comes in with a smile. He's talking. He almost talks too much on the bench. And that is a compliment in itself. When you are 23 years old, you sign a big contract with the team that drafted you with the 7th pick, I think 7th or 8th pick in the draft. Things are looking up, and then it doesn't. How do you respond to that? How do you react? And the way he's reacted and responded to this will not only carry the rest of his basketball career, but his demeanor will carry him the rest of his life well, because he's been incredible. And, I tip my hat to him because it's a tough situation, right? Like, there's nothing no one can do about it. It just kind of is what it is. But who can do something about it is him, and the way he handled himself, and he's staying ready. So like I said on the show, whether he's here past the deadline or whether he's moved past the deadline, one thing's for certain is he'll be in shape and he'll be ready. He brings a great attitude. He's one of the best. I say kids calling him young. He's not a kid. He's a grown man. But he's one of the best young guys I've been around. Doesn't have it's me. It's all about me. He doesn't have that attitude. He comes in, he's about the team. So I can't overstate enough just how incredible he's been.
I truly appreciate that insight. Yeah, he is certainly a weathering the storm. Thank you for your thoughts. Congrats on this win. Warriors have now won 10 of their last 14 games.
Look out.
Keep them coming.
Appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Staying strong.
I love what y'all doing, bringing it to the NBA. It's been really great watching y'all show. Check it out every time I can. So I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all.
We appreciate you,
Thank you,
Dre. Keep going. Thanks for joining us. I'm Taylor Rooks with NBA on Prime. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to see interviews with your favorite players, experience the most exciting moments from around the league, and see what the NBA on Prime crew is up to all season long. And remember, you can hang out with us live each week during the NBA season only on Prime.